DoorDash, I challenge you to post the YouTube Studio homepage on your YouTube channel, just as it is. The raw, uncut screenshot of your YouTube Studio page so the world can see what you make.
I'm going to go show mine right now. I'm going to show how much I made in this month to everybody so that they can see. That way you can have an idea of what kind of revenue we're talking about here. So all over the internet right now, there's a lot of people talking about DoorDash. If you don't know DoorDash, DoorDash was a DoorDasher who went viral for some of her videos and started to make a bunch of money on YouTube. She has since changed her statement of making a lot of money to not making a lot of money, and now she is begging people online to donate and to pay her rent. I just came across this guy, RingoTV Reactions. Actually, Lisa Tarot had sent me to him, recommended me to him, and I've been watching his videos, and he is just, oh man, he's a savage. Everything he's saying is spot on, and I just need to do my part to, he was saying in his videos how people should be making their own videos, spread the word on this, because scammers like this shouldn't be getting away with the stuff that they're getting away with. So I was inspired by him, and I would love to be able to spread what he is trying to spread. So make sure to give him a sub and a like, and we're going to get into it.
It's a sad situation on YouTube, man, when people, they just can't see through the lies. DoorDash recently made a video, and she claimed that she got paid and she was able to pay her light bill. But she told you she paid her light bill on the 19th. You got to keep up with her lies in order for you to really understand.
Which, by the way, most people are not doing this. Like what he's talking about how you have to keep up with the lies, that's not something normal people are doing. They're not realizing that, like, 1 week she says one thing and then another week it's the complete opposite of what that is. So his investigations are amazing. It's a good thing that we do have people that are keeping up with all this stuff. So then the normal people that just watch videos, because that's what most people do, is just watch YouTube videos, they're not going to see it. So I'm happy that he's doing it.
19th, she made videos claiming she paid her electric bill. Then on the 20th, she also said she paid her electric bill, even after implying that she didn't pay it, but she said she paid it because people gave her the money. Now, she claimed that YouTube paid her, and she claimed that YouTube paid her electric bill now. Check it out, guys. I'm not making this up. She made this post, and we got to keep this stuff for public records. She says, "Oh my God, so many of you are hyping my video. I need it so bad. Thank you." She said, "Sis, YouTube just paid me. Paid my light bill." Ladies and gentlemen, that's a lie. She already had her light bill paid. She's only doing this because I told you guys that she get paid on the 21st.
Which everyone gets paid on the 21st. That's the point he's making, is that it's not that she's getting paid on the 21st. I get a check from YouTube from my two accounts. It's on the 21st. Everybody is. It's all the same. It's for everybody. That's the point he's making, is that anyone that does YouTube will know that she gets paid on the 21st.
Do you understand that she's a narcissist? And she's making posts saying that YouTube did this. Come on now. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy, guys. But we got a lot of stuff to come into, because she wants you guys to believe that her YouTube payout for the month of August was $525.81.
There's literally zero way. There's literally zero chance that she only made $525. Zero chance.
That's a lie. DoorDash, I challenge you to post the YouTube Studio homepage on your YouTube channel, just as it is. The raw, uncut screenshot of your YouTube Studio page so the world can see what you make.
So he's calling her out for this. I'm going to go show mine right now. I'm going to show how much I made in this month to everybody so that they can see. That way you can have an idea of what kind of revenue we're talking about here. This month, as of right now, it's projected to have $172 for the month. Okay? Let me show you what kind of views I get. I got 192 views, 178, 349. My biggest views for the month were 3,600. The rest of them were 300, 400, 700, 400, 600, 300, 500, 400, 400, 500, 900, 500, 800, so on and so forth, averaging about 500 views per video. Okay? Do you know how much DoorDash, how many views DoorDash gets? Let's go over here for a second. Let's go to DoorDash's page, okay? All right. We'll go into DoorDash right here. Let's look at her views. Let's look at her views real quick. 7, 7, 1, 3.8, 2.6, 4.4, 3.1, 4.5, 4,000, 7,000, 7,000, 11,000 12 days ago, 15,000, 3,000, 9,000. She's getting, look at this one, 29,000, 5,000, 8,000, 184,000 3 months ago. 184,000. I don't even think you understand how much money that is. I don't even think you understand how much money that is. That is thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. I'm not getting, even though I get small amount of views, I'm getting about $172 per month. She's literally trying to tell you that she only got paid $525 from YouTube. That is a complete lie. Not to mention, she's been deleting nonstop amounts of her videos. This guy actually has proof in his live streams. In his live streams, he has proof that she's been deleting videos. I've been watching his live stream, and it literally, he shows that she's been deleting videos everywhere. Let me bring up all of these videos right here. She's deleted. She deleted them because she changed her position. So she originally was saying that she made a whole bunch of money, right? So she originally said she was making a whole bunch of money. Right here, it says $29,000. This was 6 months ago that she posted that she made $29,000. She went from saying that she made $29,000 to saying that she is only making $500 for the month. It's not even possible. She's been deleting all these videos. This has 16,000, 8,000, 15,000, 13,000, 7,000, 6,000. This is a lot of money worth of videos. And some videos she posts 3 times a day. Look, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago. That means she had 3 videos, 7,000, 6,000, 7,000 in one day. One day. This 7,000 amount of views, let me see how many views I've had for the entire month. For the entire month. You ready? let's find out. 38,000 views this entire month. And that includes shorts. So that's not all my long form content. 14,000 of those views are from a short. 2,000 views are from a short. So that's 18,000 already taken away there. So you're talking about half of the views. So I've maybe got about 15,000 views for this month, and I'm getting paid $172 for the month just for 15,000 views on my long form content. She got 15,000 views in one day. She got more than that in one day. She got 15,000 views on 2 videos. That's all that I've made for the entire month in views, and I'm getting paid $172. And she's claiming with all these videos that she has, and she keeps deleting them because, you know, people are catching on to what she's doing. All these videos where she has thousands of views, and these aren't all the videos that she has because she keeps deleting them. But she's claiming that she's not making any money. She makes several videos a day, yet she's only posting one or two, like one video a day on here. She's making a lot more than what she's claiming that she's making. There's no way she's making $500. Not to mention, I don't even know where this screenshot is from. This gray screenshot is from. Not to mention, let's just do some math here. So let's say 6 months ago, she made $29,378.05. That's what she claimed to make 6 months ago. Let's just say that we divide that by 6 because it's been 6 months. That means every month that she made that, she would have $4,896.34 for each of the months since then. Why does she need help paying her rent? Why does she need help? Why is she claiming that she's getting her car repossessed? Why is she claiming that she's getting evicted and losing my car? The honest truth. They're taking my car away from me. I was wrong about YouTube. I quit. Can't believe what happened to me. Car repossessed update. I'll be evicted if I don't pay rent by the 15th. Why is she saying that she doesn't have money, yet she's getting all these views? Not to mention, she has a hair product that she's been saying. And one of her videos, she said, I have sold 3,000 bottles of hair product. She said she sold 3,000 bottles of hair products. Let's listen.
I just want to say this. I do not know. I'm standing up for myself.
Hundreds of subscribers every few. Let me see. People are making bonus. Why would it take you
My product.
now? But anyway, let's rewind back to tape.
I do not know. I'm standing up for myself because it is getting crazy out here. It's getting weird. People I've never met, never spoke to, who have never purchased my product ever. Somebody just said, I love your videos. Zed. I didn't see it. It went away. Thank you so much. I don't know these people. These people have never met me, never purchased my product, and they're saying things that are not true. Let me tell y'all something. There was one time I received over 3,000 jars in orders to make. One of my videos, it went viral, and I received a lot of orders. And when I tell y'all over 3,000 jars, I mailed every single last one of those jars. Every single. It took me 3 weeks to mail those orders.
Okay, so just let's do some more math. Okay, let's do some more math because it, like, what she's saying doesn't make any sense at all. She said that she had 3,000 bottles of hair product. Okay, 3,000. Now I understand that there is expenses to be made per each bottle when you sell these. So let's just assume Obviously, she had to put money into this, but let's just assume that she made $10 in profit for each of those bottles. That's a pretty conservative number. If you sell hair product and you're the one mailing it, you're the one doing all the work, you're the one doing everything, $10 profit. I mean, like, you'd make more on a shirt than a hair product. That's, it's nothing. Hair products sell for a lot of money. So I'm just going to say $10, okay? Take the 3,000 bottles that she talked about and times it by 10, because that's what the profit's going to be if she made $10 per bottle. That's $30,000. Let's add the 29,000 that she made from YouTube for that 1 month. That's times. Hold on. 29,000 plus the 30,000. You're talking about $59,000 in a 6-month span. She said she did the 30,000 in 3 weeks. And that's just a conservative amount. That's just a conservative amount of money there, of saying $10 per bottle. That's it. Not to mention, she's been getting, she said she had a $1,000 donation from a church to pay her rent, that people are donating in her by PayPal and on her videos and Venmo and all these other things. She has all this money, yet she couldn't pay a $500 light bill? How does that make any sense at all? How does that make any sense at all, except for the fact that it doesn't? I think what happened was she started off with these videos over here, and she was telling people to quit their jobs. She was saying, you can make all this money from YouTube, quit your job. When in reality, YouTube is not easy. YouTube is very difficult. I post every single day. I go live every single day. I have a personality. I'm smart. I'm charismatic. I have good editing skills. I do all this stuff myself. And I get paid tops from both of my channels, $700 a month. And I get one fraction of the views that she gets. One fraction. One fraction. And I made $700 for both of my accounts. It's not easy. Most people would dream of getting paid $29,000 from YouTube. She was telling people, look at her little face, because she always goes, ee! She was telling people that she was making all this money and that they should quit their jobs. And then we had a slew of people making these videos being like, YouTube is on easy mode. YouTube is on easy mode. It's not on easy mode. It's not easy. I know a lot of people that have been doing this for years that don't get subscribers, that don't get views, but they put a lot of work into their videos. It's not easy. She went from doing that to realizing if she makes herself, and by the way, it's clear deception. If you look at the top video, her hair's all done. She's got makeup on, everything. She's got a fresh shirt. And then in the video down below, she looks disheveled. She's wearing a delivery shirt. She has her products over here, making it look like she's trying to sell things to make ends meet. She looks 180. Not only that, but she changed the revenue thing from white to gray. Everything looks like even the light on the lamp is lighter than down here. The lighting of the room is darker on the one below. It's all manipulation. She realized she could make more money pretending she's broke and having people donate to her, and she would get a lot of views on her channels, both hated and liked. Because remember, the haters do pay you if you get paid on YouTube ads, on Google AdSense. It's clear deception, manipulation at the highest level. But the problem being is that people are so enthralled with the idea that someone like this, who came from door dashing, can go viral and have a whole community of people that throw money at them while they make a bunch of money on YouTube AdSense. It is not possible to go from $29,000 to $500, but your views are staying the same. Yes, she might have gotten one big lump sum because she had a couple of videos that went to like 180,000 views. Those videos are still getting views, by the way. They're still getting views. It's just not possible.
Because this image is not an image of her YouTube payout on the bottom of the screen.
Correct.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
That's a lie. With the views that she got, the comments she got, the engagement that she got, she did not make $525 for a whole month. She's
Correct.
fooling you people, man.
Yep.
You got to be a straight up dummy to believe that DoorDash went from making $29,378 6 months ago, which is also a lie. DoorDash did not make that money. You understand? She did not make that money, guys. How could she go from 6 months ago making $29,378 6 months ago, but she's broke and crying for you guys to pay her rent?
Because she's not broke. I like I said, I get a fraction of her views, a fraction. Like I'm talking about like 1/100th, like minuscule amount of views compared to her. And I made more money than that. It was just the 21st. It was the 21st was 2 days ago. I got a check for $730. And I get a fraction of the views that she gets. Fraction.
You don't think from 6 months ago she would have that money sitting in her account? Think about this. If she got paid $29,000 6 months ago and you get paid on YouTube every month, then that means that money would be growing along with Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPals, and everything else, including hair product sales.
And if that is true, that she made all this money and she doesn't have it anymore, does that mean she just blew $29,000 in 6 months? Who does that? Who does that? And if she did do that and she blew $29,000 in 6 months, which, by the way, it's way more than this with all the donations and stuff. If she did blow that amount of money with no kids, no husband, no nothing, if she did blow that, why are you guys donating more money to her? She's an irresponsible person if that's the case. She took all of the money that you guys donated to her and she blew it on stuff. That's crazy.
And when she get her YouTube check, that gives her a cushion because it's like money is coming in. She don't have no kids, no husband, no real responsibilities other than herself. So she should be stacking bread at this point. How do you go from $29,000 in a month to $500 in a month? She's lying to you because she published content every day and her content get between 2,000 to probably 15,000 views. And if you're steadily doing this every day.
And she's posting several times a day. There's days that she has 3-4 videos in one day.
You're going to be making some money. So to tell you that she only made $525 is a slap in your face. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing YouTube since 2006. DoorDash is running a major scam. Because here's the problem. If all she made was $525, who's paying her rent next month? You? Because if all she made was $525 this month, how is she going to meet her rent next month? If her light bill was $250 and she claimed that YouTube paid it, then all she have to her name is another $275 and a few cents. You saw her go to the store to buy ink for a printer. supplies to ship out materials for her so-called hair product business when she don't have any licensing to do that. She's not paying taxes. She's telling you how much money she made, but she didn't pay no taxes.
And the other crazy thing that he brought up, which is amazing, is that he did research, and apparently she took a stock photo. Okay, so the photo that she took, let me move myself down a little bit here, is this photo right here. This middle photo here. Apparently that's for another brand, Natural Hair Kenya. Don't shrink. Flaxseed. She took that picture from another company and posted it on her own page saying, customer appreciation photos. My hair products may not be in stores, but the curl smiler is in households all over the world. She's taking other people's advertisements and making it her own and lying about things. And apparently she's going after him with a lawsuit, which I think is ridiculous because this guy is so smart, and he's got all the receipts. He's got all the receipts. He literally has been taking information down this entire time, and he's going to bring up all of this. She's been fraudulently taking information from other people when he's doing nothing wrong. He's doing what I'm doing right now, which is fair use. You can respond to people's videos in a fair use format. He's not doing anything wrong. He's taking the information that she put on the internet and he's reacting to it. This is just crazy, man. This is just crazy. This is one of the fastest downfalls from inspiration to scam, inspiration being the top to scam at the bottom, that I've ever seen. People were all about this chick. When in my live streams, I always talk about, I don't talk about people behind their back, but like I did mention, I said, like I didn't like her squealing every time she got like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from YouTube. She'd squeal. She'd squeal and do that little thing. But that was her entire video. She would just post videos over and over and over again of squealing. And I was like, all right, well, if people are motivated by this, then cool. But don't tell people to quit their jobs and try to do YouTube when you got lucky. You got lucky. And then you're going to tell people to quit their jobs. And then after you convince people to quit their jobs and go onto YouTube, you then switch it up and become the villain and start begging people and start telling people that you can't even afford your rent and stuff. Then why did you tell other people to quit their jobs? Maybe you shouldn't have quit your job. Go back to door dashing if you don't have money. But you do have money because you told people. That's the craziest part of all of this. You told people you had the money. You told people you made all that money. What did you do with the money? You told people you sold 3,000 bottles. Where's all the money? Something doesn't make sense. The only thing that does make sense is that you're lying. I don't know exactly what you're lying about, but you're lying out of your teeth. And this is at the expense of people that are watching your videos thinking that what you're doing, they can do themselves. That they can get a bunch of videos. That they can start putting out content. And that YouTube is just going to hand them money, throw money at them. And it's just simply not true. It's simply not true. Anyway, you guys gotta give this guy a sub. You gotta give him a like. I'm gonna post his channel down below. You gotta hook him up. He's doing an awesome job investigating and exposing the truth here. and waking people up to this egregious scammer on YouTube. We need people with originality. We need people that want to make content that are going to motivate people without begging, without saying you're going to get evicted. Anyway, see you in the next video, guys. Make sure to give this guy a like and a follow. All right, I'm out of here.